Fulani Association threatens to sue Nigerian Army over detention of Mieti Allah President Bodijo for creating vigilante group. Can you imagine? So you created a vigilante group that is not licensed, not registered, and you intend to arm them, and now you got some Fulani police and soldiers in Nasarawa to come and grade the occasion so that I can use that as a political point. Now you have been arrested for doing something illegal, and now the Fulanis are trying to agitate. Now, wow. Okay, let's get into the details and see how Army will redeem themselves from this one. The group called on President Bola Tinubu to intervene and order the immediate release of the Headers Union president. So a group under the aegis of the Fulani Youth Association of Nigeria, FUYAN, has described as illegal the continued detention of the president of the Mieti Allah Qatar Hall, Alhaji Abdullahi Bello Bodijo, by the Nigerian Army. FUYAN said the continued detention of Bodijo by the Nigerian Army without trial smacked of impunity of the highest order, and their lawyers are warming up to this matter. So Bodijo was recently arrested in connection with the launch of the Nomad Vigilante Group in Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital, on January 17. So Bodijo, during the inauguration of the group, said its primary objective is to help secure the livelihoods of farmers and herders, aid in information gathering and intelligence for the Nigerian security agencies about criminals and criminalities within communities, as well as encourage peace in rural areas. Now English. So the group, in a statement issued on Friday by its convener, Ambassador Mohammed Tasiu Suleiman, said that the Nigerian Army has no constitutional power to detain anybody beyond 24 hours. So the group called on President Bola Tinubu to intervene and order the immediate release of the Headers Union president. So FUYAN said the Nigerian Army is not empowered by laws or by our laws to detain any citizen. So the police and the DSS are the only ones with the power to detain a citizen. Keeping Alhaji Bodijo for this long period is illegal. So the army should hand over our leader to the police or the DSS and grant them records of whatever they are investigating. By this illegal act, the army is going outside its constitutional duty. So we call on President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to, as matter of urgency, order the immediate release of Bello Bodijo. So the Nigerian Army had no constitutional power to detain anybody beyond 24 hours without charging him or her to court. Therefore, the detention of our leader, Alhaji Abdullahi Bello Bodijo, is alien to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Meanwhile, Suleiman appealed to the members of the association and casemen to remain calm and law-abiding as they await the release of their leader. So he said if the army has any evidence against Bello Bodijo committing an offense known to law, he should be arraigned before a competent court. Subjecting him to illegal detention is an infringement on his fundamental human right as enshrined in the Constitution. So the Nigerian security apparatus, which is known for its professionalism, respect of rule of law, should demonstrate such etiquette known to it by granting the president of the Mieti Allah Qatar Hall, Alhaji Abdullahi Bello Bodijo, his constitutional rights as a law-abiding citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and should be allowed to go home as his continued detention is illegal and unconstitutional. Now, wow, English show. So what is happening now is they are trying to tell the military that they don't have the constitutional right to hold him beyond 24 hours. If he has committed any offense, then let them go and take him to DSS or police or arraign him before a court of competent jurisdiction to deal with the matter. That keeping him, beyond 24 hours and without charging him for anything or before any court is infringement on his fundamental human rights. So the thing when they now say they made them know as the pain because they have held Nnamdi Kanu, they have held several people, like that, and right now uh, they hold people without any charges. Okay, now they see what they did to Igboho. Okay, so what are we saying now? I know that Igboho was DSS. Now the Kanu is still held by DSS. So, but the fact remains that when they hold your person without trial, you will see as they be. Before now, they don't know how it feels because none of them, has ever been arrested like this before. How can you set up a vigilante group without informing the security agencies of the nation? The IGP is not aware, Commissioner of Police is not aware, and the laws does not permit it. It's not registered in anywhere, and you give that uniform, you put everything in place, and you want to launch them to go and attack Nigeria in the name of security. Yeah. And everybody knows that setup has a very serious security threat to the state, Nasarawa state, and to the entire Nigeria, because these guys are claiming ownership of this country and think they can do anything, with impunity. But it doesn't work that way. This time, I think they are stuck. They are stuck now. Okay, so there are a few comments here. Somebody saying the doors of the courts are wide open. Nobody is bigger than Nigeria. Okay, his own is getting too much. He behaves as if he is untouchable. Yes, send him to where nomad Nnamdi Kanu day. Now. Okay, thought you said he wasn't arrested in relation to creating the illegal vigilante group. Now it is the other way round, Abi. you thought Tinubu is Buhari, your king man. Now the Kanu own will be a joke compared to your president of chaos. Flying terrorist has killed many innocent Nigerians, civilians in Nigeria. He is the president of terrorist organization, and that is the truth. That is the truth. As I said, by their antecedent, okay, there may be a hidden agenda behind the creation of that vigilante group. Besides, they are acting like they are above the laws and the indigenous people of Nigeria. This is one of the major legacies of Buhari. Exactly. That's how Boko Haram started in Borno. All of them are Muslims. They will connive to kill non-Muslims before they start killing the Muslims. Don't you people know that he is the founder of all Islamic terrorists such as Boko Haram, ISWAP, and banditry, plus nomad vigilante now? Please try to be a law-abiding citizen in world, not Nigeria alone. Fulani must go to hell. That is what This one, I hope Army will not go and do something funny and they release him back to the public, because I know that they are doing something. The Fulanis have forgotten that their patron is no more in power. It is another sheriff in town and new rules. Your impunity has started coming to an end. They have succeeded in making themselves a pariah to other ethnics in the country. Any positive statement from any Fulani group, just know that they mean the total opposite. You want to kukuma legalize kidnapping and killing in Nigeria, now what did they define? So that is the situation. Thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. The Fulani Youth Association of Nigeria, Fuyan, is now calling on the army to release their leader, Bodijo, because his continued detention by the army is illegal. Let's hear your opinion, and thank you for listening.